crazy. Right in the middle, I was about to come back. They know it. I don't know why they did that. That's insane. That's crazy, bro. Game like cheating. It kept messing up anyway. I'm like, what the hell going on? It was glitch. That's because I kicked the ball out of bounds on accident. I'm like, bro, these niggas is doing whatever. They knew they was gonna give me an L. They tried to give me an L and then they gave me one. They cut my game out. I hope they gave him a cutout too. That's crazy. Wow. Man, that just made me mad, buddy. 'Cause what? Why did that just happen? Just cut my whole game out. That's insane. That's crazy. Cause I converted. I converted. Fucking that's my game up. That's crazy. I'm mad about that shit. You feel me? I scored on him, man. Ball back. Man. That was crazy. The game took me out. I'm type of shit. First.
In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought out inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 23. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They're set up at the 35 now. The 1st down carry for Pacheco. Blast through midfield. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. From the red zone now. That's Worthy running the slant. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, following the turnover. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Chiefs who have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They give it to him again. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. This throw is caught. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Kate, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead, but you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing again is Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go, boys. Go, get out there. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47.
Dak throwing again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 1-score game before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you've got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Caught, nice game left side. 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 8. We're going to 54. Wide 8.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He puts everything behind this one. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now they send their back in motion right. Screen here for Williams. Dukes out of one stop. Short pick up to their own 31. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31.
From the 31. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, 46. Wide 8. 26.
Dak now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Turpin with a return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running back sent in motion.
Switch and hey. Go, get gun. Gun. 26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. From the gun is Prescott. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yeah, here we go. I take line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Line in. Here we go, 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickett. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go. Get out there. 26.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Go to 54. Line in. 26.
Prescott now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Here we go, 46.
Another throw for Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
That's another Cowboys.
Now it's Prescott again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
Dak to the air here. Firing one deep for the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that drops the deficit down to 13. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30.
Complete to Rashard Smith. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 now from the 30. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Mitchell up the middle. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow. All right. Hey, Ridley. All right, go, run. Hey, 15. Watch out.
Back to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the 4th, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Go. Get out there. 47. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
Now Dak to throw. He finds his running back deep down the left side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
54, go to 54. Line in.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Kill.
First and 10 at the
Here we go,
42-yard line.
kill. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Hey, 47. Yeah, here we go. Line in. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Back to the air, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Brings up third down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
Good for a Cowboys.
Here we go,
First
46.
down.
We're going to 50. 20.
Prescott on first and 10. He's got it near the 8. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Line in. 26.
Up the middle, Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
A gain of 3.
Here we go, kill.
Brings up second and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Dump off caught by his back. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a one-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 two-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They'll run now with Pacheco. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down. The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
The The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Ariza to handle it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Oh, and they fake it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Cowboys will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 47. Here we go, 47.
Setting up to pass. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Kill, 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 kill. We're going to 54. Why here?
Here he goes, one final shot. Rolling left, buying some time. Try and push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Dallas.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. To throw again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. And I don't think it's going to be his last.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Again, it's Penix. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have it moments.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Right back to Kelce again. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise for that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They're going to go play action with Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes around the pistol. He'll throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Mooney in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Another run here for Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. It is second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Here's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, Penix. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Agnew on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Plant. It's Penix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down, Atlanta.
On play action, Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ray McLeod was the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Again, it's Penix. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Falcons.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And now it's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the 2nd half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
We're going to go play action with Penix. throw across his body is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Atlanta.
To throw is Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Penix. He's got his big tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix gonna throw again. And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by J.P. Bridgeman. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, Mahomes. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll run, and this is Smith. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. On play action, and the rush gets there. Down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. What I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Here's Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Play action. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. On play action, Penix. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Right on these two. Hey, Ripley.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
32-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Now, first and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark them short. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. Mahomes now on second down. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
For the lead, here is third and goal.
Hey, 15.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.